Okay, aloha. Thanks for coming and thanks for listening to the replay. My name is Jennifer and I live out in Kauai, Hawaii. I'm a former chef and restaurant owner, and I am a three-time cookbook author. And most importantly, I am now someone who basically spends my life helping other people to enjoy their lives more. Because I don't know about you, but I don't feel like we are just here to sort of work and pay bills and die. I want to enjoy my life. I can't enjoy my life unless I feel good. And I also can't enjoy my life as much when I don't love what I do and when I don't feel like it is in good service to humanity. So I know I'm not alone there. If someone invited you to watch this, then you were probably asked if you were open at all. Do you feel open to hearing about something like that? And so you must have said yes. So perhaps you feel, a little bit like myself and others on this call where we stumbled into something just like you. We just one day had someone, ask us if we needed to feel better, and we said yes, and we took a look at something, and for me, I can say that it honestly changed my life. I was 38 years old when my good friend told me that she thought that she had found a product that would help me with some back pain that I had been having for years, right? I was a restaurant owner, lifted a lot of heavy things, had years of some pretty bad chronic back pain. And I thought that was about the craziest thing I ever heard, that something in a little blue bottle was going to help me with that. But I also had migraine headaches since I was a child. I started getting migraines when I was 8 years old. And when you have some kind of pain like that, of course, you talk to a lot of people over the years, you try a lot of things, and you realize that a lot of people have pain. A lot of us have pain. We don't like to talk about it. We don't always share it, but we suffer it. And then we just feel so great when we're not in pain that we smile and go on with our lives. And after 30 years of having such excruciating pain, if you've never had a migraine, you're so lucky. I can tell you it's horrible. It's excruciating. It limits your life. It limits your freedom. It makes you afraid to make plans and go on vacations. It interrupts everything, and it takes over the wheel of your life. And there's no cure. There's nothing a doctor can really do. They all just look at you and say, "Yeah, we don't know why, and we can't really help you." So it's a pretty frustrating path to walk down, and yet you'll try. You keep trying more and more things. So I figured, well, I should give this a try and see where it gets me. And lo and behold, within a few weeks, I was experiencing a decrease in the pain in my life. I could already sense it pretty significantly. And all I was taking was a simple product made with 5 herbs in a little blue bottle. So it pretty much blew my mind, and I had to start researching it myself, which is when I started stumbling into a lot of big words, a lot of science that was honestly a little over my head, but also way out of my interest range. But I will just share with you that through this product, these people were able to basically push the forefront of wellness and personal care, a quantum leap forward in our lifetime, where they stumbled themselves into a whole new category, and the category is called nutrigenomics. So nutrigenomics is a huge word that essentially breaks down to mean that we're using nutrients to affect our genetic expression. That's as simple as I can make it. There's a very deep rabbit hole that you can go down with tons of peer-reviewed studies of our patented and branded product. If that's your thing, go crazy, get on PubMed and look up our product, which is called Protandim. It's a NRF2 activator, and that is genetic talk for you're going to feel better. Like, basically what this product does is it helps us feel better. It doesn't cure migraines and it doesn't cure back pain. It gets into your cells, does its little dance with your DNA. Your DNA spikes up all of its survival genes, and it essentially grows wellness. We're essentially planting wellness in our body and fostering more wellness. And as wellness grows, it just pushes out the pain. It pushes out the dysfunction. And that's the beauty of the human body. We all know that when we get a cut, we don't have to Google how it heals, right? It just heals. We don't have to tell it to heal. It just heals. And all of our body is capable of doing that. We're just sort of in a process of constantly damaging it with the food that we eat and all the, sort of pollution that we're up against that's out of our control. And so we need to do something to counterbalance it. We sort of know that. Everybody sort of knows intuitively that you do have to add health to your life. You do have to add wellness. The damage comes easily and effortlessly. We have to make an effort to actually counterbalance it. And through this incredibly simple act of getting this stuff into your body, you're on the road to growing wellness, planting seeds of wellness within you. And the stories I could tell you of the people around me are very much the same. And I will say that one of the questions I get asked a lot is, does it give you more energy? Does taking this product give you more energy? That's something that over 80% of Americans at least want more of. Their number one health concern isn't avoiding heart attacks and strokes and diabetes, as maybe it should be. Their number one health concern is, I want to have more energy. Does this give me more energy? It really depends on how you think of energy. If you think of energy as how it feels after you drink a Red Bull, then I'm going to go with no. This doesn't give you that kind of energy. But it gives you the kind of energy where you get to sleep deeper. Your sleep gets deeper and more restful, so you wake up a little more effortlessly, a little easier to get out of bed. And then in the middle of the day, you're not fantasizing that you had the freedom to take a nap. You actually have the required energy to carry out your life. That's something that I noticed as well within the first couple of months, that I was no longer fantasizing about taking a nap in the middle of the day. And I haven't thought about it in 9 years. I turned 48 years old this year, and I have to say I'm pretty grateful that I am planting seeds of wellness and igniting my survival genes and using nutrients to affect my genetic expression, because I literally feel so much better than I did almost 9 years ago when I started taking these products. So, for some of us, that causes a little light bulb to go off, right? Like, I was a cookbook author. I had a vegan restaurant here in Kauai, and I wrote 3 vegan cookbooks for the purpose of helping people feel better. And then suddenly I stumbled into something that makes you feel so much better with one simple step. It doesn't require, throwing everything out in your refrigerator and starting from scratch. Do I recommend that? I'll recommend that all day, every day. Are you going to do that? 99% chance that you're not. Taking a simple pill, the light bulb went off for a lot of us. Am I going to tell someone what helped me with my migraine pain? I'm going to tell people what helped me with my migraine pain. I don't even have to reach out. People notice that about you. Oh, you never cancel anymore. Oh, it never seems like you're in pain anymore. You never bring it up. It's like, it's just the easiest thing that we do. We help other people to feel better. So, it occurred to me one day, I guess I should be one of these people, that joins the company, tells other people how they can feel better. And you don't need to join, and start your own business in order to do that. We all want to help. Even if you don't think you need this product, I'm sure you can think of a few people that do want to feel better, do want to protect the future of their health as well. So that is how a lot of us sort of stumble into this as a business. And, we have busy lives. We're doing things. We work. It's full on. So starting another business doesn't necessarily sound fun for any of us. But like I said, I knew it was going to sort of come naturally. I already could think of like 20 people I knew that were in pain. So when I joined, it just was a simple process of letting people know and keeping doing what I was already doing. And I had a really, pretty transformative experience about 8 months or so into doing that, where I was doing my more normal job. I was cooking for a retreat here on Kauai, and I was not able to do anything with my Feel Better business while I was doing that. I was fully occupied. And when I came out of that experience and checked in to my virtual office, I noticed that my business had like doubled while I was doing something else. And that was probably the biggest light bulb of all. That was the moment where I realized I'm not the only one who wants to feel better, and I'm not the only one who wants to help other people to feel better. Somebody else that I did not even know had taken control of their own health and started spreading the word themselves. And that did not happen in any of my other businesses. I owned a restaurant. I have a cookbook company. I actually owned a clothing company before I moved to Kauai. Nobody takes control of your company while you're not looking and makes you more money, or it's unheard of. You can't take yourself. Being self-employed is something you can never take your eyes off. And to step into a business where you can spend so little money to start up a business, and all you're doing is sharing, what you know about how you can help others feel better, and to have the overhead of that business be less than $300 US a month. I mean, to me, let me tell you, as a business owner, this is a miracle industry, in my opinion. I'm baffled by any negative opinions of network marketing, because, it cost us $350,000 to remodel and open our restaurant. We had $6,000 a month utility bills. I am telling you, between the incredibly low cost of startup and the incredibly low overhead, and all the overhead is literally using nutrients to affect your genetic expression. You're eating your overhead. You're feeling better for what you're, investing in your business every month. It's a win-win, and then as you grow, it's a win-win-win. It's a beautiful industry, and something that we're happy to share, more with you. The company has actually recently developed a bonus structure that makes it so simple for us to help you make money. It's really the first time in the 8.5 years that I've been with LifeVantage that the system has become very clear. Over the years, it can be a little bit of a stumbling block to help someone understand like how to run their own business. Right now, it's so streamlined. It's definitely the best time that we've had to join. It's a very simple process that we're happy to teach you and educate you about. So we'll just wrap it up here, but the bottom line is getting the stuff into your body is the best way to assess what we're talking about here. If you're someone who wants to feel better, perform better, sleep better, look better, get to age 48 feeling fresher and healthier than you did 10 years before, then definitely get back to the person who sent you this and get on the product. It's that simple. And then if the light bulb went off for you too, if you're feeling any sense in your life that, maybe you would like to feel more fulfilled in your work, I assure you that it's possible, and let the person who invited you know that as well. And thank you for your time. Thanks to everyone who came to the Zoom Live. It's wonderful to see your faces after a few months off the screen, and hope to see you soon. Aloha.